Hey guys, welcome to Telepathy episode 21.
Telepathy can officially legally drink in the USA. I can already tell this is going to be
No,
an interesting one.
when are we gonna stop doing that? Like
Hopefully
telepathy.
soon. Like, I'm waiting for
I
us to
think
not have a
I
milestone.
think next week it'll be like telepathy can finally listen to 22 by Taylor Swift and relate to it. And then after that, I don't think there'll be any more for a
Yeah,
while.
because I don't know. What is 23?
Like
I don't
nothing.
know.
Um,
Anyways, it took us a while to start this episode. We
we've been
are
trying for the
slightly going
past
crazy, I
yeah,
think,
we had to retake for the past like 10 minutes.
but we're just going to channel this chaos into the episode and hopefully make it more enjoyable. So today
hmm
we're doing a back to school related
We should
episode.
make a bloopers episode where it's
Ooh,
like things like that.
that sounds like a lot of
Because
work
something
though.
funny
I'm just
just
kidding.
happened.
Um,
Well, we should start saving them so that eventually we can compile it into a bloopers.
true.
Like, I can literally make a file in GarageBand that's like bloopers.
That's Anna's eagle screeching noises. Okay, we don't have time to explain the context for that one. So today we're doing yes or no. We need to think of like a good
um,
like smash or pass. But like we don't want to like
uh,
cuz that's just like cringy, I feel like.
yes and yass and naur.
Okay, I'm actually here for that.
Yass
Okay.
and naur.
So we're doing yes and no for really niche back to school things.
Yeah, like really niche, like to the point where hopefully we can all relate to them, but I'm honestly not so sure.
Yeah, but I think it's still going to be a good time. So you are in the right
It's gonna be
place.
really fun. We're just gonna like go off on a list of random things and say yes or no, basically.
I have a lot of physical items, and Anna has a lot of scenarios,
Conceptual
situations,
items.
conceptual items. So first, we have to do our
Oh,
icebreakers.
we have to do our
We have to
icebreakers.
do our
We
ice.
have to do our
Sorry.
icebreakers.
See, I can already tell this. Like, I can't. I'm like being very unserious
Yeah,
today.
it's just one of those episodes. Um,
Yeah, basically,
so what's your camp question for today?
my camp pregunta is so first name, age, and then favorite musical. It can either be like a musical movie or just like
Ooh,
favorite show.
that's a good one. I can't believe we haven't done that yet.
I wonder what yours is gonna be.
Ooh, I don't know because I have
Oh,
a
you don't? I
lot.
thought it was gonna
No,
be
I actually
okay.
do, but like I don't actually.
Okay, well, oh my gosh. Okay, I need to be like a little bit more
Oh,
serious.
oh, I'll go.
You can go
Okay.
first.
I was just sitting there like zoning out. Name Anna, age 20, and my favorite musical. I'll do musical movie and stage musical because they're different.
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah.
I don't know actually. My favorite musical movie is Moulin Rouge because it's just iconic. It's just amazing. And then my favorite stage musical is really anything by Andrew Lloyd Webber, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know because I love them all equally. Cats, Phantom of the Opera, and Jesus Christ Superstar. But I think if I had to go with one, I'd say Cats. I just love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you shout out your YouTube channel?
Oh, and my YouTube channel is Anna Katherine.
Go subscribe.
By the way, we have a collab that just came out. Like,
It's not out yet.
oh, I was like trying to process that in my brain. We have a collab coming out tomorrow on both of our channels. So if you want more content from us, because we don't post enough content already, there's a collab coming.
On the way. She's cooking right now.
OTW.
Oh, so this is like the second time that Anna cannot understand when it's coming out because last episode when we first tried to record, you were like, "It's coming out tomorrow," and I was like, "It's not coming out for another week." But okay, yeah. My name is Enzo. My YouTube channel is Enzo Antonio. I'm 16, and my favorite musical movie is La La Land, and then I think my favorite like stage musical is Little Mermaid the musical
Mm,
because it's just so. I just loved Little Mermaid,
mm-hmm.
and Flotsam and Jetsam get a song, so like, how can I not like it?
Yeah, La La Land is also one of my favorites. There's a stage musical of La La Land coming out, and I'm curious to
I'm
see.
excited.
I'm excited and curious. Um, Speaking of this, like popped into my head, but while we're on the topic of back to school, I feel like on the first day of school, whenever the teacher asks you like name where you're from, and at least at
Give us a
college,
fun
people are yeah,
fact.
I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, they're doing the camp question.
I know, because Telepathy came up with that,
Yeah,
definitely, but
definitely.
that's fine. Okay, music or TV shout outs?
Um, my music shout out of the week is
Okay. I love
um
that song.
me too. This week I've been listening to a lot of this week I've been listening to a lot of Stephen Malkmus. He's from the band Pavement. Um, but I listened to his like solo one of his solo albums and it's really good. And they also referenced him in the Barbie movie, which is random, but it's
Hmm.
like when one of the Kins is like mansplaining something, he's like
Boo.
explaining something about him.
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah,
in the
he's
real
like
world?
yeah, or no, it's back in the Barbie world when the Barbies are trying to like get all the Barbies back to their
Oh, yeah.
senses and all
Hmm.
the Kins are like doing things. And this one is like Stephen Malkmus really defined this music era of like the
Oh,
post-punk.
wait, I think I remember this.
Yeah.
Okay. My music shout out is Jessie Reyez. So back in 2019 and 2020, I was obsessed. Like, I really liked her
Yeah.
music. And then when her album came out in 2020, I was like trying to remember the years. Um, I was just, the obsession got to its peak. And she released another album sometime last year. And I've just been getting re obsessed. So I'm shouting out the song Emotional Detachment Demo. It's like 5 minutes and it's just really good.
Okay.
And then I'm also shouting out one more, and that is I've been into Elliott Smith's music a lot recently,
Mm-hmm.
and I like the song Everything Means Nothing to Me.
What's the Jessie Reyes one again?
Emotional Detachment Demo. Just
Okay.
giving Anna the songs because, fun fact, we do have a telepathy playlist on Spotify. It's called the Telepathy Playlist, and it's where we put all of our music shoutouts. So if you want to go check that out.
The easiest way to find it is on our Instagram at the Telepathy Pod. We have like a little highlight that gives you the link. Because
Yep.
sometimes it's hard to like find stuff deep in Spotify.
I need to stop doing like different accents and stuff because I don't want people to think I'm like actually like very southern or something. Like, hey guys, welcome
Wait, and what
back.
was the Elliott Smith one again?
Everything means nothing to me.
Oh, I realized that I didn't shout out a song actually.
Wait, what
Um,
did you shout out?
Stephen Malkmus.
Oh, yeah, okay. My
Um,
like short-term memory today's not
no, because
working.
I was like forgetting what songs you. Um, my specific song shout out is called Fantasies. It's good.
Okay. Week recap.
We have a really fun thing to share today.
We do. I literally feel like every time I remember this, I get excited.
Like, it doesn't feel real. This is like the least excited for a concert I felt in a while because, like, I think my brain can't process
I
that this
know
has
she's on my
happened.
wall in front of me, and then to
Well, we didn't even
Anna's
say who it. We
left.
didn't say who it
I
was, but
know, but that's like
yeah.
the suspense.
Oh, okay.
She's also to Anna's left, I think.
She is. Maybe she's to my left in the world too. Like,
Maybe, but I was saying up there, like on
well,
the
yeah,
wall.
I know,
Okay.
but like,
Okay.
I wonder
Yeah,
where,
I know what you mean.
which way is this facing?
No idea, but one, two, three. Lana
Lana
Del
Del Rey.
Rey. This episode is already crazy, but
If you've not clicked off yet, I applaud you.
I know. But if you did, I scold you. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, we got Lana Del Rey tickets this morning. Somehow, the Ticketmaster gods were on my side because
I was within the 200 people or 2,000 people in line, but Anna got ahead and got us
I had
tickets.
like 600 people ahead of me on the line, and it was the quickest, smoothest, cheapest process on Ticketmaster I've ever experienced.
That's so nice. I'm so glad that the universe and your refresh game
Mm-hmm.
was on it today.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I have any other week recap things? I've been working. That's not new though.
Yeah. Just that we filmed our collab. It was really fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The collab
Yeah.
filming was a lot of fun.
That was
And we
really.
also went thrifting. If you want to watch
Oh
our little
yeah.
thrifting reel on
That was fun.
Instagram,
We
that was
got
a lot
some
of
good
fun.
things thrifting.
Yeah. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Um. Oh my God, they played like 3 Nicki Minaj songs today at work.
Really?
And I know in the parasocial relationship episode, we like roasted the people for hearing Taylor Swift on the radio and freaking out. But like when I heard it at work, like I was doing dishes and I was like, I don't know what to do with myself because Barbie World was playing, which is like literally one of the most popular songs right now. They also played Endless Fashion by Lil Uzi Vert and Nicki Minaj, and I was
Mm-hmm.
happy about that. But I was getting my eyebrows threaded yesterday too, and then Barbie World started playing, and it was really like awkward and just quiet in there, except for the radio in the background. And
Uh-huh.
she was like threading my eyebrows, and I really wanted to just be like,
And I'm
"Red,
bad.
when you snake me, when you
Yeah.
get that." Like
I was just about to
it's
start
hard.
singing and I realized I almost started singing the Ice Spice part and you were gonna be so mad at me.
Oh no, I like Ice Spice
No, but like,
and Umbrella
we
con
weren't talking
Barbie. It's still
about
the same
her.
song though.
Okay, I think that's it for intro, right?
I
I
think
almost said
so.
intro.
Intro. Do you have any other week recap things?
Um, Not really. Just that I've had two pumpkin spice lattes in the past 2 days.
Craving a PSL in the
Craving a
dead of
PSL in the dead of
summer.
summer, but they finally came out.
Oh yeah, they're
I
actually out.
listened to that playlist on the way to go get it.
I want to do like a video trying the fall menu,
Mm-hmm.
even though I'm not even that passionate for Starbucks. That just sounds like a fun video.
Yeah, no, it would be because they do have a good fall. It's like a creative fall menu, like the apple pie,
Ooh,
whatever.
apple pie. I'm just kidding. Okay, we should just get into things because I'm
Yeah,
very excited.
me
Do you want to
too.
go first?
Okay, so we're basically just gonna like name out something and then we'll kind of discuss it and say yass or nar. The more I say that, the more I'm
Or
like,
like,
did we
how do
actually
we
say that?
rhyme?
I know, I
What?
was like yas or nas, but then I was
What
like, what
about
is
like
nas?
yar or nar?
Yar or nar?
I mean, I'm cringing, but I
No, I'm
like.
cringing. Are we like, seriously? Is this ironic or
I think
unironic?
nor is funny though. Like,
Yeah, I think yas or nar. Or yar or
okay,
nar.
okay, yeah,
Yar or nar?
whatever.
Let's do yar or nar.
Okay, but okay, yeah. Whatever your heart tells you
Okay.
when.
Okay.
But something can be yas, but it can also be yar. You know, like there's a third
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
I'm like
It
losing
could
brain
be
cells. I'm
yes,
so sorry.
yes, yar, and nar. Yar is when you don't really know. Yar is when you don't really
Okay, I think we
nar.
should just get started.
Okay, so we'll start off with something that we can all relate to. I'm
Relatable.
trying to find something in my list that we can all relate to. No, I'm just
Oh, I thought you already had something.
no, I'm just
I
kidding.
thought you had something.
I thought I did too. Let's
Just
see.
go in order.
Okay. Spirit Week.
Ooh, I'm gonna vote yas/yar because
What is this?
because of pajama day. I love pajama day.
Really? Okay.
Okay, now in high school though, Spirit Week, I hate it because when I'm in student council and I have to like help come up with the themes, actually I kind of don't, but I have to like actually dress
Oh,
up. But I came up with monochromatic Monday last year and they actually like used that idea
I
though.
like that idea. Yeah.
But in elementary school and middle school, I loved it because one, I had a uniform then too. So it was fun to wear something that isn't a polo
Mm-hmm.
because anyways, and then in high school though, okay, in high school I'm kind of voting Nor because like I don't
Yeah.
have the energy for that.
I loved Spirit Week in I don't think I really participated that much in high school. Like I did, but not to a full extent. But like in middle school or in elementary and middle school, it was really fun. I honestly, like, unpopular opinion, I didn't really love pajama day that much. I feel like I always ended up wearing pajamas that were like super hot and I would just feel
Oh,
disgusting the whole day.
wait, that is a
And
good
also
point.
everybody was wearing all these fuzzy things and I feel like the room just felt stuffy and everybody smelled and like,
Okay, I get
you
that.
know what I'm saying? Like, I
Okay,
don't
wearing
know.
pajamas and tennis shoes
Ugh.
is weird,
Yeah.
but I did like how I got to bring like a stuffed animal.
Yeah. I think my favorite days were like the dress as your favorite character days. Because I'm
Oh,
just like a hashtag parasocial, so I always wanted to like share my interests.
yeah. And then also, I mean, I'm voting slightly Nor for high school just because I feel like the themes are not as good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I will have to say our themes in elementary school were really good.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, my first one is this is really niche. Disco ball chandeliers for your locker.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go with Yar because, or no, Yas. I forgot. Yas is just the yes.
Or
Um,
they're both applicable, I feel like.
yeah. I would go with Yas because I knew some people that I knew in middle school had the disco ball chandeliers, and I was kind of jealous because I was like, man, those are
Hmm.
so cool. I think I just had a normal chandelier, or no, I had a chandelier that was just like not super fancy, but it was just like more of a modern light chandelier. I don't know how to
That's
explain
so
it.
Anna Catherine, though, having a modern minimalist chandelier in your
I
locker.
also had like green and white chevron wallpaper in my locker. But
Ooh,
I always thought it was cool to have I almost said mirror ball. Am I British?
are you Taylor Swift?
Yeah, or Taylor Swift. I always thought it was cool to have the disco ball.
Yeah, I think I did have one in seventh grade actually,
Oh,
and they were cool, but it would just be that rough part of the school year in January when you open up your locker and you see a little chandelier there, and you kind of just want to throw it out the window because you're like, I don't want to be here. This
yeah.
ugly little chandelier, like, get, you know what I
No,
mean?
literally. And at one point, I think my chandelier was just like taking up space that I needed, and it was like,
Hmm.
move, like get out.
Or like it makes you look put together when your locker's clean, but when your locker's messy, it makes it look even more messy.
Exactly. So yeah, maybe it is kind of a yar because
Or I
it's
don't know.
but yes, I'll say yes. Okay. This is
Okay, let's get a move on.
okay. Next up, pencil pouches that are entirely made out of a zipper. Do you remember those?
Oh, wait. And they like unfold themselves, but it's
Yeah.
just a little string.
Yeah.
Were some of them also like monsters? You know what I mean? Like they're little like
Yeah, there was one that was like a monster and their mouth is a zipper and you open it up and like then you can get your pencils.
I'm gonna vote absolutely naur because I feel like I didn't mind them then. I never had one. I thought they were fine, but just the idea of that now makes me want to like vomit.
No,
I'm also like a little salty because back to school season is coming, or like it's literally
yeah.
here in 2 days. So it's just a little bit of a sensitive topic for me. So I'm gonna vote naur on a lot of these.
I'm gonna have to go with Yar because I think the concept is interesting, but but I can't
I
take this
think I'm gonna have to go with
seriously.
yar.
I can't take this seriously. Why did we do this? Um, the concept is interesting, and like as a kid, I was always jealous of people that had those. But every once in a while, every once in a while at school, somebody would like open their backpack. Hold on.
I'm just thinking of the episode title if it was like back to school yar or nar. Like in the title. Back to
Okay.
school yas or nar.
So every once in a while, back in like elementary school, somebody with one of those zip up things, they would open their backpack and the whole thing would have like unzipped without them doing it. And like all their pencils would be like in their bag and they'd be like, "Oh, my thing came unzipped."
What did you expect? You bought an
So like
entirely
I think it
unzippable
was
pencil pouch.
slightly inconvenient. Why is this so funny?
Okay, this is a little bit of it's not a yars or nar. It's actually an F Mary kill.
Okay.
But it's
Kiss, Mary, kill.
oh yeah, wait, that's what I was okay. Kiss Mary Kill. I was like, what is the alternative? Kiss Mary Kill. Okay. Kiss Mary Kill. Elmer's purple glue, Elmer's clear glue, and Elmer's liquid glue.
I'm so sorry. Okay, okay.
I was so proud of that one.
I know exactly my answer for this. Okay. I would kiss the clear glue because it always looked really appealing, but I don't think I'd want to go my whole life with it, you know? You know?
You know, yeah, I wouldn't want to live my entire life with clear glue either, Anna. Okay, I'm
I would
sorry.
marry white glue, just the regular kind, right?
No, the other was purple glue.
Yeah.
I guess that has become the regular one.
No, 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 I mean white glue.
No, liquid glue, like the one that comes out of the bottle.
Oh, so the clear one's the glue stick.
Yes.
I thought you meant the clear liquid. There's the clear liquid glue.
There is. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, clear white. No, white liquid glue.
Either way, I would kiss whichever one that
Oh,
is.
okay.
Because I know I would marry the white liquid glue. Wait, no, this is messing things up. This is getting complicated. No, okay. Yeah, I'd marry the white liquid glue because
Nothing about this episode is real.
okay, actually I'm changing my mind because I misunderstood the original question. I'd kiss the purple glue because I use it from time to time and it's
Okay.
good, but I don't want it my whole life. The normal white clear glue stick, normal white slash clear glue stick, I will marry because it always works, it's always
Mm-hmm.
good. And the clear, or no, the white liquid glue I would kill because it always leaves those like wet, ripply things and it just doesn't work out.
And when the rim of it gets like stuck,
Yeah. I
it's kind
can't,
of satisfying, but I hate it.
yeah, I can't believe I almost said I would marry that.
Yeah, I was confused about that too, but to each their own, I guess. Do I have to give my ranking?
If you want, unless it was the same as mine.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Okay. That was a good one. We should
Thanks.
do
I was
we
really
should
proud
do
of
an
that.
episode about that
Part
with like
two,
random things. Not like school
back to
stuff, but just
school.
no, just like random niche things.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss Mary Kill, that would be fun. Okay. Um the concept of recess in general.
Yours. Yeah, yes,
Yar.
yes.
Yar.
Um, I mean, I can't see why I don't want a break. Like, yes.
Mhm.
What are some complaints about recess though from elementary school? Let me think. There was only 4 swings and I would never get to swing because people would take them. Um, oh my God, sometimes people would get like a little bit too into the games and I'd be like, chill
Oh
out. Like,
my
I just want to lay
gosh.
down.
Yeah, you're so
Um,
right.
and then other times I would just be like not in the mood to like get up and I just sit there.
Yeah, I agree. I was never,
That was more in middle school though, and I would just literally lay there.
yeah. I was honestly not a recess kid. Like, whenever people would be like, recess is my favorite subject, I'd be like, I'd literally rather go to like a normal class than recess. Was I like a
Really?
nerd or something? Like,
I would rather go home.
I think it's because I just didn't like interacting with people.
Okay,
So, and
yeah.
you're like forced to interact with people, and I was like, what if I don't want to? But
My
like,
hatred for math is stronger though.
yeah, like me and my friend Bridget would just always like stand there and talk about random stuff, and while all the other kids played like weird games on the basketball court.
Hi, Bridget,
Hi,
if you're
Bridget, if you're
listening.
listening.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's my turn.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, protractors.
Oh my gosh. This was the thing that you would always buy because it was on your school supply list and you would never use it.
And they're like pointy. I feel like I stabbed myself with them a few
Yeah,
times.
so you know that random pocket in your backpack that like just ends up with all the weird things in it? Uh,
Yes.
That is where the protractor would always end up because I never used it. So it would just like fall to the bottom of some random
Mm-hmm.
pocket and never be seen again. And I swear I have like 5 or 6 protractors that I've never used.
It makes me think of math, and we know how I feel about that, so
Yeah.
nor.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a gnar, a big gnar,
A big nor.
a big gnar.
A big, juicy, fat nor. Okay, next one.
um, Getting to bring home a class stuffed animal or pet for like the
Ooh.
weekend.
Um, I did feel better than everyone, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that was a joke, but
Well, because I
well,
did.
oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I did feel like okay, yeah. Anyways, um, one of them was annoying because it was a rubber duck, it was kind of iconic, but it got annoying because it made noises.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also,
I know which one you're talking about.
when like there was just like one day in second grade where I just got grossed out because I was like, they wash them once a week, like during the weekend, and I'm like, why is like it's been in all these people's homes, and I'm just like
Yeah.
carrying this home with me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
there's nothing that yas about
Our
that.
second grade teacher, she did like
Hmm.
that. She was like the big class stuffed animal
Yeah.
person. And yeah, she would like on Fridays, she would like walk across the line of us while we were lined up to like go home, and she
And
would
then
like
she would
walk
toss it to
around,
somebody.
and then she'd like toss it to a random person, and it
But
would be
there's
like,
actually a list. It has nothing to do with your behavior.
yeah,
It's just a list.
that
I'm just
was like
kidding.
such a good feeling.
I know. I'm gonna vote Yar.
Okay.
Oh, I have to come up with one now. Okay. Or I already have them written down, but okay. I feel like there's a better way to describe this, but non-electrical portable pencil sharpeners.
Ooh, okay.
AKA just the little ones that you have in your the completely zippable pencil
Yeah.
case.
Okay. I've gone through a journey with these throughout my life. So I started off like hating them because I would always use them and not dump them out. So they'd just be like
Yeah.
sitting there.
The shavings
The
always end
shavings
up
would get everywhere. But
somewhere
then in
though.
high school, I realized, oh, you're supposed to like dump them out right after you use it. And then
But like they still manage to get everywhere. I don't know how
they
to
still
explain it.
do, but sometimes they are convenient because some classes just don't have pencil sharpeners. But I'm
True.
gonna give it a yar because I honestly have grown and I get the use for them, but they still just aren't perfect.
True. Okay.
Half days.
Ooh. Okay. For elementary school and middle school, absolutely an absolute
Mm-hmm.
yes. For high school, I honestly vote honestly nor because in high school I feel like it's just a normal day except you don't get lunch
Mm-hmm.
and each class period is what like 10 to 20 minutes shorter,
Yeah, in
which is
high
actually like
school,
not anything at all.
yeah, in high school it was like surprisingly not like a surprising amount of not short classes.
Okay, but then that feeling when you get home and you have lunch and it's still not even the normal time that you would get out of school,
Yeah, it's a good
it
feeling.
is a good feeling. And then also just knowing that I think they started making them a little bit longer so then it would count as a full day. So then you wouldn't have to
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh,
use it as like a snow day or whatever, or
yeah.
like as a makeup day or something.
Especially when you would especially half days before a big break were so exciting.
Ooh.
But also like when you would have like a half day and you would have plans with friends to like go to a lunch place afterwards or something.
Okay, that's an absolute
That is an
yars.
absolute yes. Yes.
And then like in elementary school when everybody would be at the Chick-fil-A, you would go to the
Oh
Chick-fil-A
my
after and
gosh,
the
yeah.
entire school would be there.
That's so true.
Just so like random.
Mm-hmm.
This is another pencil pouch one, but silicone pencil pouches.
Ooh. So are these like the kind of rubbery ones or
Like
wait.
silicone. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they're more rubber, but
Okay.
like the okay, you know like the iPod cases that everyone used to have?
Yeah,
The
okay.
squishy ones,
That's what
that's
I pictured.
silicone.
Okay. I never had one of those. I had like a cloth one, I think. Or they would change from time to time, but I don't know. I'm kind of neutral about silicone pencil pouches. So I'm gonna say yar because I don't know. Was there anything specifically wrong with them?
Oh, one thing that I hate about pencil pouches in general, I guess this does apply to all pencil pouches, when like pencils would make the little
Rub.
gray marks on them and they would
Yeah.
make it like ugly and like
No, like the inside of mine was like a disaster.
and they like smelled like crayon wax in elementary school.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What would you say about silicone pencil pouches?
Um, they're better than the unzippable ones. So I'm gonna give it a
Yeah,
yar.
I agree. I think anything's better than those. Except for maybe hard pencil pouches. The
Ugh, like
people
the
who would have like literal
boxes.
boxes, like
I
why?
had one in fifth grade and it was just interesting. Okay.
Um, my turn. Let's see. The recorder unit in music class when we learned how to play the recorder.
An absolute nor. They
Yeah.
don't sound good. I don't care if you're playing the right notes, it still doesn't sound good.
Like of all instruments that you teach a kid how to play, why the recorder? Because that ruins
Because they're
their.
cheap and everyone can get one for like
Oh, true.
$5.
But also it like ruins everybody's perception of music. Like,
True.
because probably all these kids were like turned off on the idea of playing music because recorders are just
Yeah,
so stupid.
they don't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're like a genius recorder player and you're like really good at it.
I have seen
I
a few of
exclude you because I
those.
have seen people like use it and stuff in production too.
Uh-huh.
And I think it is really cool. But I'm talking more about the people that are like, I'm a musician, and then it's like hot cross buns on the
Hot
recorder, and I'm
cross
like,
buns. No.
that was kind of like Miguel from Coco being like, I'm a musician. It sounded like that.
Oh yeah, I'm a musician. Yeah, I was really open to the idea of learning the recorder when we started the unit, but because I just like wanted to learn how to play music, and stuff.
Hmm.
But
But
like,
like we already were doing
well,
piano
true.
then.
I think I was just like excited to learn an actual instrument rather than just sit there, but then soon realized how awful of an instrument it was.
We had like a system where you would get a little thing around your
The karate
recorder.
belt,
The karate
yeah.
belts, yeah. And you like got one every time you like mastered a song. And that did add a level of competition,
Competition.
which to what, like fourth grade Enzo, that was apparently everything for some reason. Okay. The next one is binders.
Ooh,
Because I just like have an opinion on these for some reason.
okay. Um, now that I think about it, they're kind of a yar, like they're almost kind of a nar
Oh, I think they're a naur.
because I used to think they were a yar, or I used to think they were a yass.
I'm not gonna be able to take this seriously at any point
I
in the
was
episode.
very, no, like I was very much a binder person, but thinking back, they took up so much space in your backpack. They would be heavy. You would always hurt yourself because you would like pinch them opening.
Yeah, they're like really painful for some reason.
Yeah, and then like also the fact that they're triangular, you had to put them in your backpack a certain way, like alternating them, or
Hmm.
else if you put them all with their spines the same way, they'd be really thick in one direction and not the other.
I hate them so much. And ever since I started using a smaller backpack, I realized I don't even need this
Mm-hmm.
because I can do everything that a binder can do in a folder or like a folder with the rings in it.
Are you allowed to use computers in class?
Hmm.
Like personal laptops for notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like, I think.
I can't remember if
I
we
mean,
were
some
allowed to.
teachers might not, but with my
Yeah.
experience, I think yes.
Yeah. You think yar? I mean,
Or
you think
no, I think
yas?
yes for teachers allowing them, but for binders in
No,
general, I
yeah,
think no.
yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Um, let's see. Scantrons.
I mean, if I was a teacher, would totally see the appeal.
Yeah.
But other times, I think, okay, I like getting the results back really
I was gonna
fast.
say the best type of scantrons are when the teachers let you scan them. Like, have you ever had a teacher where they let you go up to the computer and scan it yourself?
No, we would just get
Because
ours like 10 minutes after.
one of a few of my high school teachers would let you like go up when you're done and scan it and see your score immediately, and it was like the best instant gratification feeling ever. Um,
I'm gonna vote yes on them.
I agree.
But sometimes I do get scared, like, how often do they make mistakes?
True.
Because what if that's your test and then,
Yeah.
because even like one question could change it depending on how
True.
many, like,
True. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're a yas.
okay, Lunchables.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because I feel like neither of us were allowed to have them, right?
Right.
Or you got
So,
like one
no,
every
we're
something,
allowed to
right?
have like one every school year or something like literally one every
All
school
this
year.
for a Lunchable. I still
Or
never have had one though.
no, because like if okay, coming from a parent's perspective or like if I was a parent, I understand that Lunchables aren't healthy, but like honestly, like I wouldn't let my kids have them all the time, but like I would let them have them every once in a while just for the sake of like not having to pack their
No,
lunch.
literally.
I don't know why my mom limited them so much. Maybe we were allowed like two a school year. Or maybe it was once a month and months just felt longer back
Hmm.
then or something. No, they weren't once a month. They were literally one a school year. Um, there were some kids, like the kids that would have a Lunchable every day.
Yes, I never got that. I was like, oh my God, how do your parents allow that? I was so jealous
Yeah.
at the time.
And I honestly think they tasted really good, but I think nowadays, if I had them, I probably wouldn't think so.
I honestly want to do a Lunchable taste test because I've never
Wait, that would be
fully
fun.
had
That would be a
one.
fun video. I like all the desserts and the packaged
But
stuff
you
in there,
cannot
but
tell me that the pizza one looks good.
yeah, the pizza one, I don't know. And then I would always get the cheese and crackers ones.
See, I always wanted that one, but
But
like
I don't know how I
also,
feel about the meat now.
yeah, that.
But I mean, it's just processed meat like any other meat, so
But like, how long do they stay in? I don't know. It's like it's too perfectly cut
yeah.
to the point where I'm like, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna give them a yar because I liked them as a kid. I don't think I'd like them much now, but also like I feel like some parents made too big of a deal about how unhealthy they were.
Okay, that's true. I'm gonna
And
vote
some parents
Nor
didn't care at all.
just because of the pizza one.
Yeah, I agree. No, the pizza one was weird because it was like cold. And I think you were
I don't
supposed
even
to
want to
heat
think
it
about
up,
it.
but like you wouldn't. The school bell, just like the bell.
Ooh, sometimes it makes like it just triggers something in me because it makes me think of school,
Mm-hmm.
just thinking about it. But it is also music to my ears because bye.
Yeah.
Like
No,
next class
literally.
period, like one period closer to leaving.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, so I'm gonna give it a yes.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay. Um, pink pearl erasers.
Okay. Um, I always envied the people who had. Why are all these things like I'm envious of the people who
No,
had
same.
these?
I'm like, was I like a really jealous elementary
No,
schooler?
because like what mentally I think everything we've talked about, I'm like
I'm
I'm
jealous of
jealous of the
Lunchable.
disco ball. I'm jealous of Lunchables. I'm jealous of the person who got the black belt in recorder. I'm jealous of the person who brought home a stuffed animal. I'm jealous of the people with the zipper um thing. Like what the heck? Okay.
Anyways,
So, wait, what was the question?
pink pearl
Oh, right.
erasers. It wasn't a question. It was just like a prompt. I don't know.
I'm gonna give them a yar because I think they were cool, but like, but like, once you had them, you realized that they really weren't that functional and that an eraser on the back of your pencil is actually better.
I feel like they like not like smear, but they have the little like they just shed.
Yeah, they
I don't
shed and
know.
then they did smell good though. Do you
Really?
remember the kids that would poke holes in all the
Oh, or like poke
erasers?
at it. Yeah, see that's what I don't pencils and pink pearls eraser.
No, like,
Pink pearl
yeah.
erasers never went
Like,
good
I
together.
loved a good, clean, new pink pearl eraser.
Right.
Like, that was like the epitome of beauty in my eyes as a kid, was like a
True.
clean pink
I was
pearl eraser.
envious of that.
I know, like I am. Envy? Assigned seats.
I'm gonna vote Nar because it's assigned seats and you get to choose them. But also, when I would get put next to somebody who I was friends with, I was like, oh my God, like,
Mm-hmm.
we win. Okay, why am I only referencing elementary school? Like, I'm still in school.
Yeah.
In high school, okay,
No, literally all mine are like elementary school related.
when you walk into high school and the teacher's like, what's your last name? And you're like, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, you sit here. I'm just kind of like, thank you so much. I will be sitting right there, okay? Like,
Yeah.
something about it is not.
Partly
But
I
also choosing your seats is horrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Partly it's like kind of a lifesaver because if you don't know anybody,
And I normally don't.
yeah, but also like it's also if you're put next to, oh my gosh, one time in high school I was put next to like the worst people and it was just terrible. I was put next to
Ugh.
like all the lacrosse bros in the back,
No, no.
but they're the lacrosse bros that were like friends with the teacher because the teacher was the lacrosse coach or whatever, and it was just the worst experience.
Ooh, adding in a bonus one. Um, teachers being friends
Mm-hmm.
with the sports players, but to the point where it's like actually a little suspicious because they're like, how was your game? I'm gonna vote Nor on that.
Me too.
Absolute Nor. Or like,
Yeah.
can we go below Nor? Like, what's the one
Um,
more degrading than
um,
that?
Narnar.
Okay, now time.
Or maybe just no. No.
No, the no buttons.
No. Yeah,
No.
no. Why did we both like go no?
Telepathy. Okay, now I'm
Telepathy.
gonna do the one that I was actually gonna do because that one
Okay.
didn't count. teachers who wait, this is also about teachers who drink too much coffee. I know that there's teachers
Oh,
who have the little tumblers and they're like, guys, I have to drink
yes.
my coffee. But I never processed in elementary school how it'd be like they would be in like coffee number 3 or 4 in that
Yeah.
little tumbler by the end of the day. And I'm like, are you okay?
No, literally. I think I like in elementary school I didn't process that the teachers were like drinking coffee. Like I didn't process that they were like consuming caffeine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that coffee was like
An adult
a thing
drink.
or whatever. Yeah. And then
Which telepathy can drink now. I'm just kidding.
in high school there were those teachers that were like obsessed with coffee and they had like signs in their room that was like coffee is my
Coffee
superpower.
comes
Or,
first.
yeah, coffee comes first. Coffee,
Don't talk to me like
love coffee, love students.
don't talk to me until I've had my morning coffee.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I guess we are adding millennials into the equation
Yeah,
here.
well, yeah, literally. I would say
Or how do
Yar.
you rank that? I just
Yeah, I mean,
realized.
it's not really like something for me to rank, but like Yar?
It's
I mean,
kind of
I'm neutral.
it's an LOL if you ask me.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Um, we'll go on the same route of like the teacher
Hmm.
topic. So teachers who play music in class, but like specifically like did you have that written down?
My next one is teachers who play music on Pandora.
Oh my gosh.
Like that's literally my next
Why
one.
did I know that you were gonna do that one? Because when I wrote that one, I was like, haha, telepathy. I would say like just teachers who play their own music taste. That's kind
Okay,
of
once
where I
again
was
in
going.
elementary school, yes. Now, no, because I have my AirPods and I want to listen to my own
Yeah.
music. Not to be that person, but like I have my playlist, you know?
Yeah.
Like
So
I have my craving my PSL in the dead of summer playlist. Sorry.
and we have our telepathy podcast playlist.
The telepathy playlist. How come you can't listen to that? If teachers are playing their own music out loud, you can't listen to telepathy during class. So it's an absolute nor.
Oh yeah,
Because you
that's
can't listen to
true.
our podcast during class because it's too many noises.
That's so true.
So
Um,
nor.
yeah, and like what I would say to that is like I kind of liked it sometimes. So before I had AirPod, before I was like super into listening to my own music, I was like, "Oh, finally like we get to hear some music."
Hmm.
But now sometimes it's annoying and also in college, every like half of my teachers have been teachers that play music in class, and some of them have been really good. Like they have really good music taste and I've like discovered new music from
Oh,
them. Or sometimes they make a playlist and they let everybody in class add one
yes.
song to it.
We did that in the film
Oh,
program thing
really?
this summer. And it was funny because it was like a mixture of classical music and then just like random
Uh-huh.
songs.
No, for me, in my Design 100 class, which was like my very first class I took at SCAD, we were allowed to do that. And I added, I think, Be an Astronaut by Declan McKenna. But I also have music anxiety. So if I'm listening to a song that I chose in
And
front of other
people don't
people,
like it. It's
I'm
like,
like shaking.
no, same. Because I don't want somebody to say something and I'd be like,
I'm like,
sorry, I
oh my
put that in
gosh,
there.
this is my song. Um, and meanwhile, I had like all these like Be an Astronaut stickers on my computer and like Declan
Also, you
McKenna
have the
stickers.
Declan McKenna like Spotify code on your computer.
Yeah, which I need to change out because it's Brazil, which is basic now.
Hmm.
Um,
Basic regurgitated.
basic regurgitated.
I have a Nicki Minaj sticker on my computer.
And then one more thing, my one of my other design professors, every morning we had this 8 a.m. class and he would play like The Grateful Dead every
Hmm.
morning,
In the morning.
which yeah,
In the
which I
morning.
was like vibing with it, but I was like sometimes I just don't have the energy for this right now.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just and he would play the same songs on repeat. It wouldn't be like different ones every time. It was like always the same thing and I was like getting sick of it.
I'm just waiting for the first day of school when I walk into every single classroom and every teacher's playing music and it's like, welcome in. And you like actually like want
Yeah.
to cry and the teacher's being so enthusiastic and you're
Yeah.
like,
Class birthdays, like when somebody in class has a birthday and would bring in like cookies or like cupcakes. And then,
well, yes for dessert, obviously. But okay, what was the other thing you were gonna
well, I was
say?
gonna say, and then like remember they would, if they had any leftovers, they would like go bring it to like another
Yeah.
teacher.
Um,
It's like very niche.
sometimes I was jealous because I wanted it to be my birthday. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I just I mean, yeah, I would like it, but sometimes it would be their only personality for the entire day. Like it'd be like during math class
Yeah.
and like it's my birthday and I'm like, we already knew that, you know?
Yeah.
But I was like, live your birthday, have your moment, I guess.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah. I agree. I would get excited for the food, but then I'd be like, ugh, like, I don't know. I'm just a hater, I guess. I think I'm just a hater,
I think I
guys.
am too. No, okay, sometimes it would be annoying when somebody would walk in and be all happy and they're like, oh my God. And I'm like, it's Tuesday, shut up. Like, it is not a holiday, it's literally Tuesday. And we have the entire week to go until the weekend. So why are you celebrating? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I think
Also,
I'm a
like,
hater too.
this is just private school things, but like, I still have like most of my class from elementary school's birthdays
Birthday
memorized.
memorized. Yes.
Like, it's just a thing. It's
Yeah.
gonna forever be ingrained. Okay, so was that a yas, a yar, or a nar?
Well, it because of desserts has to be a yes, because
Yeah, I agree.
I I love dessert. Okay, my last one is mandatory daily push-ups in PE.
Oh my gosh.
PE. I feel like I didn't emphasize the letter change enough, and it
PE.
sounded like I said P.
I hated PE with all of my heart. Guys, I really am a hater.
No,
Everything
I
in
did
this I've
too.
hated or been jealous of
High
something.
school PE was actually the worst.
I oh my gosh, I just can't. We I don't know if we had mandatory push-ups every day, but we had like mandatory warm-ups in
In
general.
high school,
Yeah, maybe it was push-ups. And
we had both, and it
I
was,
was like, why do I like,
and I had it first period too.
oh, that's terrible. I think I had it second.
And I would do like the bare minimum because one, I had musical rehearsals after school, so I was like, I'm gonna have to do this warming up and stretching and
Mm-hmm.
stuff literally at the end of the day. And two, I'm not gonna sweat
Mm-hmm.
because it's first period and I'm not gonna like live like that for the rest of the day. Like,
Right.
no.
Yeah, no, all of PE in general was just a big gnar because like, and I
Was a
feel
big
like
gnar.
I was just the person that was the slowest and the least athletic, and I was the person that came last every time on the
Hmm.
like running around the track. I was always the last person in line.
I'm so bad at running.
Okay, last one. Those random days in class where you watch a movie.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Except the only thing I didn't like about that was like we had to like you had to like sit.
What's not to like about that?
No, but like when you had to like sit at your desk and watch the
Oh,
movie.
okay, no, that is a very valid point.
Like it's kind of uncomfortable.
Or when you'd like sit on the floor and it's like not comfortable at all.
Yeah. Just in general, it's not very comfortable, but it's fun.
Hmm.
Wait, I have one more that you should do.
Okay.
Field day.
Ooh, field day is a yes because it's right at the end of the school year.
Yeah. I think it was fun. It was always just so hot though, and like I would get like
The soap on the slip and slides.
yeah, and then walking back and having to like change back into your
Oh, but like the last day of school was the next day.
yeah.
My opinion can be changed so easily.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, and then you were like,
Major pros and major cons.
exactly.
Once we were playing the game where you have to like wear giant sweatpants and like jump uh
Mm-hmm.
across something, and my shoe got stuck when I was taking the sweatpants off, and the sweatpants were you had to like dunk them in water in between, so that this kid dunked my shoe in the bucket with the sweatpants because it came off in the sweatpants, and I was like, no, 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 and then he dunked it, and then I had to wear a soaking wet shoe for the rest of the day, and it was the worst. I'll never forget
Ew.
that.
Okay, that's it.
Anyways.
I'm just kidding. Um, we hope you enjoyed. Let us know your opinions on these because they're very niche, so we are very curious of what you have to
I
say.
think when this episode comes out, I might make a little story that says like write down your random niche things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll have you guys like give us some niche things, and then I'll post them, and then I'll have you guys respond like yar or nar, just as a little
Or
game.
like a poll, like you
Yeah, like a
click
poll.
through.
Like I'll do a poll on the story, so go follow that at the Telepathy Pod, and I'll do
Yes.
that because that I think that would be really fun.
And go subscribe to our personal YouTube channels, Enzo Antonio
Anna Katherine.
and be on the lookout for our collab coming in a few days.
Yes.
Um, So yeah, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, you should give our podcast a little follow or however that is applicable to the platform you're listening on.
Uh-huh.
And then also review us or something if you have something you want to say. And
Yeah.
then interact with us on social media.
Interact.
Interact with us.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say.
Anyways, we will see you guys next week with another fun episode.
On what
Thanks.
day?
On Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Um, so yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.